I've been managing to get some sewing done for me this week. Although I do it right hurried. Because I think I'm going to get caught out. Somebody's going to come and say, have you got a bit of time? Could you just? And it's like I'm incognito. I'm working with blind down, so nobody knows that I'm in here. Because you'd be surprised how many people, I'm sat this way on, and they come and knock on my window. That's a bit. And then that scares living daylight. How these haven't took off these before now, I don't know. Like, anyway, and then it's like, have you just, and can you, and do you? It's like, I'm a good kept secret. Unless you're looking for a wedding dress, then you're not going to know about me. Unless you're looking for, an occasion dress, you're not going to know about me. So people naturally think, oh, can you put a zip in this? No, don't do that, I ain't got time. Tell you, but it does scare me. It scares the bejesus out of me when they come and knock on my window. So, now you're on a table that's not usually there, so I hope you're all right. I hope I don't forget in a minute and knock you on the floor. Yeah. I've used this morning, done a TikTok, used this. Looks all right. Quite impressed with this. Yeah. Keep forgetting how to put it down though. It's ever so big. Ever so big. I've still not worked out Clicker works with. Think, oh, did you see that? I didn't know it did that. So tech savvy, it's silly, isn't it? There you go. Good for go now, that. I don't know if I'll take it in van ever when we go away, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of it, I just grab hold of vlogging camera and away we go. I don't know if I've spoken about wearing microphones all the time now. Trying to get used to it. See, so many people slated for the volumes on the vlogs, and I know we're guilty of that. We have had appalling up and down levels and all, yeah, and people come at you straight away, and it's like, oh, I can't hear you, and I had to laugh. I saw a vlogger the other night say, oh, just turn your telly up, and I thought, yeah, because you get to that point, don't you? Say, oh, for crying out loud. I suppose it can be annoying. Yeah, you're watching something and you're doing these sorts, so you turn your TV up and then adverts come on and you, wow, yeah. But I just thought, if we go into habit of it, that's so, yeah, it's not we're being posh and swish out like that, because if you're regular here, you know we are not posh and we are not swish or anything at all. So this week I've managed to get some sewing done for myself. I don't know if I've already mentioned that. I don't know where I am today with stuff, but I have. Did it really quickly. I'm right hurried when I'm sewing for myself now. It's like I shouldn't be doing it, I used to love taking my time and being. Now it's like I'm some of my worst sewing, to be fair, on a couple of items. I thought, well, that's not very good, Shills. You could do better than that. And I know, well, eventually I'll neaten things up. I'll tidy it up. I'll get into that edge space. But just every now and again I need a bit of downtime, and so for me, it's not often I get that chance. Looking through my patterns, and I found one, and I'm sure I'm never going to make it. I'm sure it's not my kind of thing. So that's going to go into a charity bag, off to our local charity shop. Somebody can get used to that. It's a brand new pattern. I think I got it free with a sewing magazine. So all I buy the sewing magazines for is the patterns, because patterns are so expensive. And once you've bought the magazine and you've got about 3 patterns, you've got your money back. Well and truly you have. But on that one, I'm never going to wear that. I'm never going to make that. And I don't wish to make it for anybody else before anybody asks. So there you are. I love it when people say, can you just? I got handed some the other day, and it's beautiful fabric, and she's given me 2 patterns, and both patterns won't make what she wants from that amount of fabric. And it's a shame. And she said the other day, have you made anything with it yet? And I'm sorry, I am struggling. I thought the nice fabric as it is, I'll have a look through my when I get a minute to scratch. I'll have a look through my patterns, see if there's anything that there's enough fabric for, and see if she'd like me to make her that instead. Yeah, it's a shame, but I think she inherited the fabric. I don't know if it was a mother-in-law or someone. I might be wrong on that. I hear lots of things, so I might be well wrong on it. Still not sure what I'm doing with this dress over here. The one with the... Have I shown it you? I haven't. You've seen it. Yeah, that one. Still don't know what I'm doing with that. It's been on mannequin now a few days. I've been sat in here. I keep glancing around, keep having a look at it, and I still keep thinking, I don't know what I'm doing with that. it'll all come clear. It's as clear as mud at the moment. So yeah, it's a tidy up day. Let's get it all back looking all right again. Must sort my scissors out. I've got quite a few hanging up there now, and I think you go in the basket. Yes, you do. Yes. Sneaking the way in here. These are just, I cut patterns out with these sorts. They're older scissors. Although Steve sharpened me shears the other day. I dropped and blunted a part of the blade, and he sharpened them up on whetstone for me. They've come up brilliant. They're better than where they were in the first place. So I've touched my fingers on them. So yeah, I might go running to him with a few more and see if he can do a few more of them for me. But honestly, on paper, you never use your fabric scissors on your paper. You never, when people pick it up, and there's two things that really annoy me in this world, that I get all, well, there's three, if we're talking coasters. If I've got a cup of tea, I want a coaster under it. That's one. People that know me, that's an everyday thing for me. The other is, I like to write. I'm not good at writing. My spelling's atrocious. Oh, it's awful. Absolutely awful. But I do like a nice pen. I can't use a pen that's been chewed. Stop doing that, it's horrible. But one with a nice nib, a proper, a proper scrolling one. There we go. I'd love to learn calligraphy and do all that. But anyway, I like a nice... So if anybody touches my pen, and Steve didn't realise how bad it was until he bought me a really lovely pen one year for Christmas. And somebody picked it up and wrote the Chinese order with it. Anyway, it beggared up the nib. So we went into a little shop in Sheffield to buy just the new nib. And the lady in the shop was so helpful. Which one would you like? Do you want a fine one, a medium one? All of that. We went through all of that. I did the curlicues. I did all of that. I tested it all up. That's a brilliant nib. I'll have that one, please. Thank you. And Steve went, I'll treat you to that. How much is it? It was £35 just for the nib. Now nobody touches my pen because I'm going to come after him for money for that. His colour drained. He was like, how much? Could have bought you 4 pence for that. But the pen he bought me in the first instance was a lovely pen. So I don't like anybody messing about with my pens. The other one is anything in here scissors-wise. You do not just come in here and pick up a pair of scissors and go chopping into a cardboard box with them. I will have your head off. I will have your head off. I have rubbish scissors for that purpose. Cutting out patterns, all that kind of stuff. I'm not precious about them. My good shears, my really good cutting out ones, you leave them alone. Oh yeah, you leave them, because I'll have you. But that's how it gets me. Because, I wouldn't go and use something of Steve's just, I don't know where he's got the ideas, to be fair. But anyway, do you know what I mean? When people come in and they just say, oh yeah, I'll just use these. No, please, stop it. And put a coaster under it. That's I'm going to have some t-shirts printed up with put a coaster under it. My kids know they have to put a coaster under everything. They already know that. They know how neurotic I get over it. Is that the right word? But I do. I can't help it. It's like is this just me? Does anybody else do it? Does anybody else get to that? Oh, stop it. I mean, one of my biggest icks is the pen thing. I don't understand when you get past an age where you're not teething anymore, that you need to ram a pen into your mouth and go, why are you sat thinking? Why do people do that? Why? It doesn't need to be in your mouth. You don't need to be chewing the end of the pen. Stop it. Other people have to pick up that pen. We've suffered a thing called COVID, all germy and horrible. Why? Ugh. Anyway. It's just me. I'm a bit weird. I know I am. But if you sit and think about it for long enough, you actually think, yeah, that is quite disgusting. That is quite foul. Why would you do that? I don't know. But there you are. Anyway, I've gone on long enough, haven't I? I do apologise. I do. Back in Ensuite, we've got a tap update. I've got one. I've got a tap. That was done the day after. When I vlogged and said needed a tap. It's done. It's done. Can't believe it. Kitchen one still needs sorting. Excuse me. Had trouble getting the bits for that. Bank holidays and everything, you know how it is. And like I said, my son-in-law works for a plumbing merchant, so he came yesterday, he gave me 2 things, and I went, thanks. I don't know what they are. Steve understands. So yeah, kitchen one will get done. All in good time. Still dripping, because drips don't get any better. But at least it's going to get sorted now. But I just thought I'd take you in and show you. It's actually happened. People, I know. Marvellous. Amazing. Now, I don't know if I showed you my new boxes, you know, the zippy box things that I said we're going to get. I might have gone overboard with them, because I've got a few. I've got all them up there. I've got them there. I've got them there. That's not all of them. I've got some behind me railing, my sewing room. I showed you those, didn't I? But they're so handy. They really are, because I can look outside and have a see what's in little thing. So, like that, I can see, oh yeah, I know what I've got in there. I've got one up there with shoes in. I've got, these are handbags and things. That's my Aera. You know, my rotary Aera thing. But yeah, all of that. More handbags. And okay, I've got a few wee handbags in. So what? Bedding and throws and spare pillows in top one. They're just amazing. They're really good. I'm really impressed with them. And they're quite strong. In fact, yeah, stackable strong. So, yeah, get me. Thought I'd bring in and show you them. And I've used them all up. I ordered a dozen. I've used them all up. But it's amazing how much But then that's made... I had stuff stuck under there, which I haven't now. Look. How good does that look now? How good is that? How much better is that? It is, isn't it? So, let me put you down a minute. So, quite happy with them. Can't remember, about 100 quid's worth in boxes I've got. But we kept buying the ones with plastic lids on that, you know, lids always come off, they never fit right. You can't see what's inside them. And if you can, they're them flimsier ones, them big Tupperwares, you know what I mean? I'm quite happy with them. I am, yeah. I didn't think they'd be that good, I'll be honest with you. I just thought, so, yeah. Love them, absolutely love them. So I've got them in the sewing room with fabrics and bits of parts of dresses that I'm going to bring into play at some point. And then in there, wow. I'm going to order some more, I think, when it comes to Christmas, you know, for Christmas decks. Because they always get chucked in boxes. Steve will say, which ones are they? And he always says every year, without fail, are they in suitcases? Because that's what his mum and dad did. You know, they put everything into a suitcase, put it all up there. And while we've been together, I've never put Christmas decorations yet into a suitcase. So, no. And every year I never get out what I've put back up the previous year. Things could go for 3-4 years, I'll not see them, and then they come back out again, and I think, why didn't I get them last year? You know, I've not thrown any of my Christmas decks away, but I never see them all out again. Even if I say to him, I wrote Christmas decorations on it. If I were brave enough, I'd go up in the loft and sort them out, but I'm not brave enough. It's up there. Don't like it. I have to go up that rickety step ladder. I'm not doing that. No chance. He's about messing about with Wi-Fi, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Yeah. What's going on with it?
Our range extender is not working.
His range extender's not working. Well, that's not something you hear every day, is it? What's wrong with your range extender?
It keeps dropping out, and then I lose the connection between my office and the modem. It should have been wired, but we didn't wire it, did we?
Shall we get it wired?
Could do, I suppose.
But what?
It's money, isn't it? It costs money to get someone in to wire it.
Oh, here we go. So we'll just have this then all the time, shall we? Yeah.
Or I could try and wire it, but
oh,
then,
hell. Oh, hell.
Get me drill out, start drilling holes in walls and things. Yeah, all of that.
Do you want to swap offices with my room?
No.
That's ever so good for Wi-Fi through there.
No, not at all.
Why?
Because that's my office.
Yeah,
Put
I
the telly
know.
in there and with PlayStation.
Can move all that stuff out there.
No.
It's ever so light in there for sewing.
Definitely not.
Brilliant in there for sewing, isn't it? This end anyway.
The answer's no. What's the question?
Trying again. All my friends might now think I'll have worn him down and I'll be sewing in there, and it's not good.
Not going to happen. It's called an orangery. It's not called a sewing room.
A sewing ring.
Sewing ring. It's not. No.
You marred it. You marred it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Enough to sulk now.
Off to salt. Right, I'm trying to sort this out.
You could sort that out. Looks like it's going to rain again. They're never going to get dry. They're never going to get dry out there today. Oh, well, never mind, eh?
What am I doing?
Yeah. So
This
that...
should connect to our modem, but it keeps dropping out. And then in this earlier on it said...
Is it that that's at fault then?
I don't know. It said connected, no internet earlier on.
Yeah.
So it was connected, but it didn't have an internet connection. So I thought the modem was knackered, but it's not. So I'm resetting this to start with.
Oh, light stopped flashing.
Hooray, right, that's a good start.
Is
right.
that a good start? I don't know what all this is about. If anybody knows of any that are really, really good, can you...
Well, that one's supposed to be one of the best ones.
Oh, that was supposed to be one of the best. Well, it's clearly not, is it? So now he runs through here. Show you.
On the side of here, look.
He presses buttons on there.
That little light that glows blue.
Right, yeah. Then we go back
over here.
back over here. I feel like Annika Rice.
Press this little one here.
Yeah.
And then little Wi-Fi light flashes.
Little Wi-Fi light comes
the two
on.
will connect to each other. Not to the...
Anyway, if anybody knows what's that called?
It's called a TP link.
No. What's it?
Oh, it's a range extender.
A range
Wi-Fi.
extender.
Wi-Fi range extender.
If anybody knows of any good ones that they've used and trusted, because this is the second one we've had of these. And we've had the conversation again about, shall we just get it hardwired and not done? So, come here, rubbish on the floor. Waited to take them to bin, but it keeps chucking it down my rain. They can wait a bit, can't they? It's cardboard, it's not going anywhere, I can step over that. So yeah, it's this is what happens sometimes when you're working from home, innit? This is yeah, and you have to sit there going, oh, hang on, there's more lights now.
Wi-Fi, 2.4 gig, so that's working now.
Right, but is that going to work as far as your room?
And it knows what, look, there, the app knows what it's called.
Right, okay.
It's a good start.
Is that going to know for your room though, is it going to not? Because you put it to work there.
I know. I don't think it'll work. I mean, it's really close to the modem. Your login failed. Your phone IP address is not the same as it. Oh, what does that mean?
I think we'll leave this there because I think my husband might be swearing in a little minute. Do you?
Ah!
I've left him in there swearing to himself. They don't know whether it's that or it's our internet that's playing up. I don't know. When we lived at our last address, every time it rained, we lost internet. So it was like, we phoned them up. And of course, they're out in Mumbai or somewhere, aren't they? And they're going, well, it's not raining. Well, it is here. Can you let us know when it does it again? We're telling you now. Every time we phone up, we're telling you now. It's not work. We need somebody to come. There's a fault on the line somewhere. It took an eternity to get it sorted out. And then you're like, do you know what? We'll just not bother with it. We'll just, we could not bother with Wi-Fi now, really, seriously. It drove us mad. But it wasn't just us. There were a few people getting the same thing. It weren't just, local to us. But every time it rained, it was like, where's it gone? And the guy next door, we were out his tree about it. It was just mad. It was like, this is crazy. But anyway, this is the modern day wonder in the modern day world. I think I'm going to have to go and put a drink on. I think I'm going to wind this vlog up here because I've got such a lot coming up in the next few days, which I've got to get ready for. And you will be getting a vlog soon after things have happened. So you'll not be long without us, don't you be worrying. If you're new here, and I've got quite a few new subscribers this week, hello, welcome along. Lovely that you've come to us. We've got, like I said, we've got things in pipeline. As soon as we've done them, we're vlogging them. As soon as we've done them, you'll be getting them. So hello, old subscribers. Thank you so much for sticking with us. To all of you, you're all superstars, really you are. We'd love to get this little channel up and doing it. We really would. We're going to start pushing really hard. We're going to be in your face. Because we both like doing this now, even although he's grumping at the moment, but that's because of Wi-Fi, not because of this. So yeah, so we'll say tra on this one. Thank you so much for tuning in, for liking, for sharing. Some of you have done that. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Please do. If you keep coming back, just hit subscribe, please. That's all we're asking. And we'll see you soon on the next one. And I've got to go now because I've got stuff to do, which I can't vlog about. because it's stuff that I'm doing for other people that watch this. So it'll not be a secret if they see it, will it? I know how secrets work. Right, I'm going to get off now. So until next one, thank you so much for tuning in, like I say. Hit that subscribe. Leave us a comment, yeah? Leave us a comment. And if you have got any of that, what he's just been on about, that little white box, any of that, give us some info on that, would you please? That you've got one that you trust, that you like. Like I say, it could be our Wi-Fi. Who knows? Right, tra. I'll catch you on the next one.